It's time once again for the quiz with Quizmaster Kevin Ryan.
All right, there is no theme on this one. I don't. I just.
Grab
Sometimes,
bag?
yeah. Sometimes I get really creative and I like
A
have a theme, and then
potpourri.
it is a potpourri
Ooh, a
of different ones.
potpourri.
So okay,
Potpourri for
question one.
200.
Question
Question
one.
one. These are just kind of interesting things. Question one. What vegetable is the only commodity specifically banned from futures trading on U.S. exchanges, and why? Why, what vegetable is the only commodity specifically banned from futures trading? Is it garlic? Because after a Soviet-backed trading syndicate attempted to monopolize U.S. dried garlic market in 1982, Congress passed the Allium Trade Protection Act to prevent foreign market manipulation. So you cannot
Oh
trade
my God.
garlic. Is it B, onions? After two traders cornered the Chicago Mercantile Exchange onion market in the 1950s so aggressively that a 50-pound bag of onions became worth less than the bag itself, leading
Mm.
Congress to pass the Onion Futures Act of 1958. Is it potatoes? After the 1976 Maine potato futures defaulted on the New York Mercantile Exchange when traders sold contracts for millions of pounds of potatoes that didn't even exist, triggering a congressional ban on all potato futures, with one congressman saying the potato is the bedrock of the American dinner plate and must be protected.
That
Or
was
is it
meatloaf.
or is it
That was
D,
Ireland.
carrots? After commodity spectators in the 1940s exploited a wartime rationing rules by hoarding carrot contracts, driving wholesale prices so high the USDA classified it as a strategic food commodity and froze all futures activity. So
I thought maybe you were going
garlic,
to say orange juice because we saw that in trading places. Wonder what
yes, we
happened.
did.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That is true. Which caused the Trading Places Act, if you didn't know that, that
I did not.
they ended up calling it after the movie because they recognized that was a loophole.
Huh.
So that influenced direct regulation.
Interesting.
So is it
Yeah.
A, garlic, B, onions, C, potatoes, or D, carrots?
Go, Susan.
I'm going onions.
Going
Okay.
potatoes. Go potatoes.
Okay. Susan, you are correct. It is onions.
Go onions.
There was a
I actually
cornering of
got
the
one.
market. Yes, the
Hmm,
cornering of the market of onions. So it is the only vegetable that you cannot, that's banned. You can't, they don't want you to control it.
interesting.
All right, this next one, I am going to be tempted to, I won't be able to pronounce most of this stuff, so you'll have to lean with me
Okay,
here.
great.
The ancient Romans prized a now extinct herb from North Africa so highly that its image appeared on their currency. What
Hmm.
was this herb, and what unlikely modern symbol may have derived from the shape of its seed? Is it Siliphium, which was harvested near the city of Cyrene in modern Libya, whose heart-shaped seed pod is considered by historians to be likely the origin of the modern heart symbol? That's why the heart symbol doesn't look like the heart. It's because it looks like this herb seed. Is it Laser Ipicum? I'm totally mispronouncing that. A fennel relative from the Atlas Mountains of modern Morocco, whose bifurcated root resembles the caduceus, which is the medical symbol with the snake
Oh,
running up the thing, which was used for modern physicians. Is it Garindum, a wild oregano variant from coastal Tunisia, whose spiral seed cluster so closely resembled a coiled serpent that it became the template for Roman denarius coins? And reverse image of that was later used of the dollar sign. So it coiled, it looked like the little S with the little coiled symbol. So it looked like a dollar sign. Or is it Methodianum, a high altitude mint whose distinctive five-pointed leaf pattern was stamped on Roman military rations, is considered by some scholars the origin of the star symbol used on modern food quality ratings. So like if you get a 1 star versus 5 star, 4 star type thing. So is it, I'll go by the symbol. Was it the heart shape? Was it the caduceus, the medical symbol? Was it the dollar sign, or was it the star sign?
all right, Charlie,
I'm
you
going
go
to go
first.
Garindum or whatever it is. That's
The
the
dollar sign one. Yep.
seed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was going to go dollar sign also. I think it's dollar sign.
Dollar sign.
I
Okay,
think
you are
more or less.
incorrect. It is A, Siliphium. It is the heart shape.
Hmm.
And in fact, what's interesting is we don't know where Siliphium is anymore. So like it doesn't, it was extremely popular. It was like one of the most popular things in ancient Rome, and now we don't know where it
Wait,
went. It went
what is it
extinct.
like? Do we know like what they do with it?
Yeah, they use it for everything. It's kind of like an onion type thing. They
Oh,
use it for everything. Yeah, they use it if there's a cookbook from like third century, Apicius. I have a copy somewhere, but
Of
you
course you
do.
do.
it's a copy. It's not the original. It's a copy. But if you
You
look at
think
it,
about Rome
he
every day?
called for it all the time. Apicius called for it all the time. That and garum, which is like a fish sauce too. I mean, those type of
Hmm.
things were in everything. But yeah, we don't know.
Well,
We
onion
don't
and
know.
fish sauce, you can
Yeah,
understand that. That'd be a good
sure,
Yeah.
mix.
sure.
So I guess the Romans are heartless now.
That's right. They are.
There you go.
Well,
Uh, okay, next question. In Italy's Emilia-Romagna region, again, this will stress my pronunciation. What food product has been accepted as formal bank loan collateral since the 1950s, with a single bank maintaining a climate-controlled vaults holding hundreds of thousands of these units? Okay, so what food has been used as collateral for bank loans in Emilia-Romagna? Is it A, aged balsamic vinegar, with barrels certified from Modena, held in bonded cellars, which employs a panel of sommelier-like experts, to appraise each barrel's value before issuing loans against it? Is it B, Parmigiano Reggiano, with wheeled cheese stored, aged, and insured and monitored, uh, that will sell a cheesemaker's entire inventory at market rate if they default, effectively turning cheese wheels into a regulated financial instrument? Is it C, Prosciutto di Parma, with individual legs of cured ham tagged, cataloged in humidity-controlled warehouses by the Banco de Pazienza, I think that's how you pronounce it, which developed a proprietary grading algorithm to determine each leg's collateral value based on its cure time and marbling? Or is it D, I'm going to totally mispronounce this, Culatello di Zibello, with the high end, it's a high end salami aged in bank owned cellars along the Po River, which began the practice in 1948 after local producers couldn't afford the 36-month aging period. So they had to like basically
oh.
give it in to get the money back to bridge financing. So
Yeah.
is it A, balsamic, B, Parmigiano Reggiano, C, prosciutto di Parma, or D, that high-end salami or
So,
salumi?
There's a lot
so
of capital
Trevor,
tied up for quite a bit of time.
Yeah,
So
it is.
I'm going
Charlie, how
balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
I just
Susan?
I these are made up. And most of these you can't pronounce things that are in them.
That's true. I
So,
can't pronounce them.
so
I have a
I
really hard time with
but then
most
how
of
do you make them up? Like this is like stump the chump beyond anything,
I think
Kevin.
the actual products are for real.
Yes,
No, the products are real.
absolutely.
Right.
Just about, these places and okay. Anyway, I couldn't make up an answer if I couldn't pronounce the words in it. That's all I'm saying. Um,
She's avoiding the
hmm.
question.
Da da da
I was
da
gonna go
da
balsamic
da
vinegar, but
da.
I wanna spread out the chances here. I'm gonna go Parmigiano Reggiano.
Okay. Susan is correct. It is
Way to go,
Parmigiano Reggiano.
Susan.
It is
Wow,
Parmigiano Reggiano.
I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket today.
You are. All right, next question.
Let's make this the last one because we're running a little
Oh, okay.
hot.
Last question. During World War II, the U.S. military commissioned Hershey to produce an emergency ration chocolate bars for soldiers. What was the intentionally counterintuitive design specification to design the bars? What was Hershey told that they have to design the bars to do? Was it A, it had to be infused with enough caffeine to keep a soldier alert for 48 hours, leading Hershey to develop a concentrated caffeine-laced cocoa formula so potent that Army medics were instructed to limit consumption to 1 bar per 72-hour period? Was it
Oh,
B, it had to taste just slightly better than a boiled potato, so soldiers wouldn't eat their emergency rations as a snack, producing the D ration bar, a dense, nearly flavorless, heat-resistant block so unappetizing that troops reportedly tried to trade it to locals who also refused to eat it? Was it C, it had to double as a waterproof fire starter in harsh conditions, leading Hershey to engineer a paraffin wax and chocolate composition that would sustain a flame for 12 minutes, but was still technically classified as food for supply chain logistics? Or was it D, it had to be compressed small enough to fit inside a standard rifle stock compartment, leading Hershey to develop a half-ounce chocolate pellet with the caloric density of a full meal, delivered in a brass cartridge casing to prevent moisture damage in the Pacific Theater.
These are
Good God.
amazing. These are amazing.
I mean,
Just because it's so weird, I'm going to go with the waterproof fire starter. I don't think there's a chance in heaven that that's true, but it is so bizarre and so creative. I'm going to tip my cap to that one.
Susan, you're on a
I'm gonna
roll.
go caffeine. We
Okay.
drug soldiers all the time for performance.
Right. Yeah, you're all incorrect. It is actually, it had to taste just slightly better than a
Oh,
boiled potato.
man.
Yeah.
What's
They
the
were
point
like,
of
we don't
getting
want
the
people eating
chocolate?
just the chocolate. We don't want them filling up on chocolate. We need them to eat the protein. So it's like, just kind of make it a little bit.
A little bit sweet, but not
mean,
terribly good.
They
Yeah.
deserve chocolate. Come on.